Let's get one thing straight. You're probably hiring software developers completely wrong. You're looking at resumes filled with acronyms you barely understand, and then wondering why the rock star you hired can't write a simple loop without breaking the build. You think pedigree or a list of big-name companies guarantees competence. This flawed approach isn't just inefficient, it's a costly gamble that can set your projects back months and drain your team's morale faster than a memory leak. The problem starts with a misunderstanding of what you're actually looking for. You don't always need a 10-year Spring Boot specialist. You need someone smart who gets things done. In the next few minutes, I'll give you a framework to assess candidates effectively and compliantly, so you can hire people who solve real business problems, not just write clever algorithms. Stick with me. We'll cover the skill set, soft skills, assessment questions, sourcing, and tools. First, why this role matters so much. Hire the right person and you get a force multiplier, hire the wrong one and you get months of cleanup. Next, what a developer actually contributes, and how to spot the difference. A software developer is the architect and builder of your digital world. They turn abstract ideas into products customers use every day. They build the engines that power your business. They create the interfaces and infrastructure that keep things running smoothly. Good developers prevent outages before they happen. A great developer ships maintainable code and lifts the whole team. They make consistent merges and keep CI healthy. A bad hire produces messy code, drains senior time, and destroys morale. Ask yourself, how much of your best people's time is spent cleaning up after the worst? The difference is not subtle, it's operational and financial. So what do you actually evaluate? Start with hard skills, but keep in mind, not the memory game. The applied ability to choose efficient solutions. Next section, the non-negotiable technical skills and the nice-to-haves. Let's break hard skills into must-haves and nice-to-haves. When you look at a developer's skill set, it's easy to get lost in a sea of tech. At the core, there are a few non-negotiable hard skills: data structures, algorithms, not memorized trivia, but choosing the right approach for scale. It's about practical problem-solving under constraints, proficiency in at least one modern language, Java, Python, or JavaScript. C# is common too. Comfort in the language ecosystem, frameworks and libraries, build tools and CI plus version control, Git are mandatory. Nice-to-haves, cloud platforms like AWS or Azure, database design and SQL, automated testing and CI pipelines, and basic ML or data engineering knowledge if relevant. But technical skills are only half the equation. Collaboration and communication are just as crucial. Next, how to evaluate those soft skills in interviews. So how do you test for soft skills in a 45-minute interview? Stop asking abstract questions like, what's your greatest weakness? Use behavioral and situational prompts. Give a simplified real problem your team faced and ask them to walk through their approach. Don't just listen for the final answer. Watch the questions they ask and how they structure thinking. Imagine a critical security vulnerability in a live marketing feature. How would you explain it to a non-technical project manager? Weak, jargon. Strong, start with business impact, then simple technical explanation and a clear action plan. Ask, tell me about a time you had to quickly learn a new language or framework. How did you do it? Proactive learners will describe docs, a small prototype, community research, and reading source code. Look for initiative and evidence. Side projects, GitHub, blog posts, open source contributions. Don't ask, do you work well in a team? Ask, describe a significant disagreement with a colleague. How did you handle it? Strong answers show respect, data-driven trade-offs, and a focus on the best solution. Use a structured interview scorecard and standard behavioral questions for every candidate. That reduces bias and makes debriefs productive and defensible. In short, test for communication, problem decomposition, empathy, adaptability, and initiative. In 2025, you can't just post on a big board and hope. Platforms like LinkedIn and Indeed have their place, but they're noisy. Your top source, internal referrals. Your engineers' networks are gold. Second, proactive personalized outreach to passive developers. LinkedIn plus GitHub research. Manage candidates with an ATS to keep pipelines organized. Use standardized online tests like HackerRank or CoderPad for live coding, better than whiteboard trivia. Always stress fairness and legal compliance. Ask only job-related questions. Do not ask about age, marital status, children, religion, national origin, or other protected areas. Instead ask, what technical challenges excite you right now? Or, when you look at our product, what would you improve? Strong answers are specific, thoughtful, and aligned to mission. Weak ones focus only on pay or title. Avoid over-indexing on pedigree. Evaluate the person in front of you. Don't rush. If you're not a hell yes, it's a no. Example: a strong candidate explains impact, simplifies the technical issue, proposes a timeline and communicates empathy to stakeholders. A weak candidate leads with jargon and no plan. Ready to stop gambling and build a world-class team? Subscribe and visit peopleteam.com/hiring if you hire right now.